You've got mail.
Yes!
Yes! I'm gonna open this box so hard. Well, hello guys. Happy freaking 4th of July. Want to thank all of our veterans, all of our armed services, all of our police officers, firefighters, all those guys. This is kind of one of those days where you guys, Memorial Day and all that, this is your day. So, sincerely, thank you for everything that you do, and thank you for everything that you do for our country. I wish I could celebrate it with more than a thank you. That's kind of where I'm at and relegated to this year. But without further ado, I do have an unboxing. This is going to be like a two-part unboxing. I'm going to do a separate video because I have a separate unboxing. I have two things to unbox, but they're two separate things. I want to give them their own attention. You guys know I like doing own videos for certain knives just to give them the right idea. What I'm using today is my American-made, Bench-made Mini Freak, an S90V that I finally freaking got relatively sharp. So, you know, that was a struggle. Hand sharpening, no systems or nothing. That was a freaking struggle. We have a cold steel. I've been eyeballing one of these, not this one in particular, but I've been eyeballing this model, the base model, and I had one before, but I stupidly got rid of it, and now we have one back. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Cold Steel 8015 Lite. So I wanted to feel the Lite because I haven't actually felt it, but I also, this thing is tight, I also wanted to get an 8015 back in hand because I loved my 8015. I wasn't actually a fan of the S35VN on the 8015. It felt almost too soft. It was weird. I like cut through some pretty thick stuff, but I made like 3 cuts and the knife was already dull, and I'm like, you know, but that's all right. This being, I believe, the AUS 10A, which I'm hearing good things about, similar to a 154 CM, is a cool thing. Now, this is also much cheaper than the 8015, but unfortunately, the price going around, I think this thing's like 120 bucks, and the price going around 120 to 130, maybe even 140 for the lightweight. I could be a little wrong, but I picked this up for $85 brand new on Chicago Knife Works, I think it was. If you guys watch Reddit, there's a certain, I'll start posting them, bringing them a little bit more attention, but there's a certain subreddit that has basically all these guys do. They don't sell anything. They just they find great deals for the community and let us all know in that Reddit page. And it just popped up in my notifications, $85 for the 8015 Lite. And you're like, dude, how could I not? So, off the bat, I don't have my other one to really compare and contrast to. As you can tell, I'm already familiar with the Scorpion lock. This feels very much similar. The action's already kind of broken in decently, although I hear grittiness in there. The centering is dead center. The FRN does not feel any different than the G10, and it's because of the way it's only this piece right here. Like, I can't tell this is FRN over G10 just in hand. So for all intents and purposes, the 8015 Lite, in my opinion, is enough 8015 for me. Not that I don't want any more. I kind of wanted a custom at one point. Like, I think this is just, I love this knife. I think it's really cool. But what I'm saying is the 8015 Lite will do the trick. So far, it fills my gap for an 8015. Let's do a quick cut test, if I have anything here. To cut through bubble wrap like that, it's sharp enough. I don't really have any paper or nothing. Nothing that's not personal information on it. Alright guys, so this is the 8015 Lite. Once again, happy 4th of July. I got a part 2 of this same video coming out right after this. It's a different style. It's a different unboxing though, but I wanted to give this one its own as well. Be right back. see you guys in part 2. It'll post the same day, basically. Happy 4th of July, guys. Well, hello, guys. Welcome back to part 2 of my 4th of July unboxing. I wish I could have... I already boxed the 8015 Lite, and I have some really big knives coming in that I kind of wish would be cool to unbox on the 4th of July. They're just not here yet. So, this is a decent one. Unfortunately, while the 8015 Lite, I believe, is American made. No, never mind, I lied. It's made in Taiwan. This is also not made in America, unfortunately. My unboxing knife is the Mini Freak. This is a knife that was purchased... Yeah. This is a knife that was purchased off of Reddit. It's not like a brand new knife or anything. And in fact, it's probably going to be in a little rough shape. It is a user, which means the guy basically, he told me it was a user, and that's him telling me that he beat the living shit out of it. So it comes with some extra hardware. It looks like a couple steel washers. I'm not sure what those would be for. Maybe for the bearings. Lint-free cloth and a bag. Can't go wrong with any of those. And now for the meat and potatoes, ladies and gentlemen. This chunky boy. And I say chunky because this thing is kind of small, but holy shit is it dense. This thing's already like, wow. This is the Reate iron. So to put the size into perspective, here is your 8015 Lite. The Reate iron is much smaller. If I had to bet, just by feel, it might be the same weight as the 8015 Lite. Oh, and now it weighs 10 pounds less. So this is obviously a user. He put a good edge on it. You can't tell. That's too much of an issue. But again, being a little chunky boy, the action pretty good. With no side to side and no up and down. Usually when the action's good from somebody, I get it in and there's back and forth. There's none here. This feels good. The lockup is locking up pretty damn early, actually. If you guys want to see, it's not left-handed. My camera's reversed because I have it reversed looking at me. But it's locking up at like 10% or 15%. It's actually kind of interesting there. But the lock bar is super easy to access. The action, as you can see, great. It does have these thumb discs. And let's see, here's some jimping on the spine. A really, really thick spine. Forward choil. Some cool milling on the titanium. And then we have a carbon fiber inlay all around there. So, the reason that I wanted to get this knife in particular was that I really loved my Cheburkov Toucan. And the only reason I got rid of it is because it did not have the reverse flick stud. Now that sounds stupid to some. Some of you guys are going to be like, what? You got rid of a knife because you couldn't reverse flick it? It's my preference. I prefer to open my knives like that. The thumb kind of feels goofy to open up with because I'm always reverse flicking. You guys could see it on the earlier video with the 8015. You could see it with my Mini Freak. It's just the way that I open my knives. I just prefer to open them that way. I don't know why. It's just something that we do, right? So anyways, I got rid of the Cheburkov Toucan because of that. And then this really reminded me of the Toucan. In hand, I am going to be honest, it does not remind me of the Toucan much anymore. The pictures are deceiving as far as the way it feels and looks and stuff. But in hand, it does feel really nice. This does feel good. Let's see if there's anything that we can do a quick cut test with. Here's the same one that we did with the, oh yeah, the dude put a pretty damn good edge on there. As I said, and the centering good. This is an M390 steel. It says serial number 070. I don't know if this is really limited editions or anything. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Reate Iron M390. That's all I got for you guys today. So, it's 4th of July. You guys stay safe out there. And I don't mean to sound like that douchebag or whatever that's just kind of like preaching safety, blah, blah, blah. The reality here is, this is like one of those days that dudes get hurt for no freaking reason. Now, I'm going to tell you guys an actual serious story that was told to me last night. And this is something that people should take to heart on the 4th of July. I don't mean to end it on like a dark note, right? Let's say somebody that I know's husband. I'm trying to keep it as ambiguous as possible. Husband, or should I say, previous or belated husband. He passed away on the 4th of July. Without going into many of the gritty details, guys, he lit a firework for whatever reason. And if you guys are going to talk crap about this, like, keep it to yourselves. Don't put it in the comments or nothing. Like, this is actually somebody's life. He lit a firework, and for whatever reason, it didn't go off, and he looked over the top of the tube afterwards, right? Well, the moment he looked over, it fired, and this part of him was no longer in existence, to put it as least graphic and gory as possible, right? This was not here anymore. Like, not just this, the whole thing. And I just want to put that into perspective, guys. Like, yes, we're playing with this stuff and everything. We got kids out there. It's just be safe, all right? It's the 4th of July. There's no reason to make this a sad point in time in anybody's life. Enjoy it. Drink one too many beers. Enjoy the burgers, the hot dogs, whatever you guys are eating. I'll catch you guys soon. I haven't been making constant content because there's reasons for it, right? So I've been building up a bank of videos that I'm actually trying to, basically, once I get rolling, I don't want to stop. It's going to take me a while to get to that point. So I'll probably be out of commission with a video here or there, maybe, I don't know, once or twice a week. But once I ramp up, I think I'm going to have a schedule less arduous than before. But it will be, I think what I'll do is I'll do like a Monday through Saturday thing or something like that. Saturday being a special video, and then something. I'll figure out a schedule, but I want to get a schedule and stick to it. And so we're going to take some time and make sure we do it right once we do it. My name is Tyler. This has been Everyday EDC. You guys stay sharp, stay safe. Have a great freaking day. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah.